It's just gone past 3 o'clock on a Monday. This is the Riverside Radio show, so that means it's on Air Acoustic time, and I'm very happy to welcome into the studio Irina, Imme. Hello and welcome.
Hi, yeah, it's great being here.
Oh, honestly, thank you very much for coming in. And thank you very much. A massive shout out goes to Robbie Z, because that was how you found out about the show.
Oh, actually, it was the other way around.
Oh, was it the other way around?
Yeah.
Cheeky. How did he get on here before you then?
Oh, I'm not actually sure, to be honest, but I was the one who told him.
Oh, cheeky. I didn't know this.
Yeah.
Cheeky Robbie. I have to have a little word with him in his DMs in a bit. Right, I've done my research on you. I've had a little bit of a look. You're very impressive, by the way. But the one thing I want to start off with, what was your first experience of music?
Like listening to music or making music?
Yeah, just everything.
So I guess I grew up listening to a lot of music. When I was really young, I guess I was kind of into like Disney Channel because I was young, I was a kid. But then when I kind of turned like 13, 14, I started getting into Taylor Swift and then kind of like these alternative rock pop punk bands like Fall Out Boy and Panic at the Disco and 21 Pilots. And yeah, I started going to a lot of gigs as well when I lived in Brussels, and it just kind of inspired me to kind of make my own music. I started making music when I was 13, but then I just kind of made more and more as time went on.
This is why I'm excited to have you on, because of the those bands that you mentioned. Mm-hmm. I'm a huge fan of that kind of music.
Really?
So when I was listening to your music, I was like, oh, this is going to be good. Like,
nice.
I love that kind of alternative sort of rock and alternative sort of indie, all that kind of stuff. So I'm very, very happy. Now, I was looking on your Instagram page, and I also saw an interview you done. It said you've written 250 original songs. Is that true?
It is true. It's a bit more than that now. But yeah.
How do you write 250 original songs?
So I guess because I've started writing like 10 years ago now, I guess throughout the years I just wrote a lot. Like I was just consistently writing new things and getting new ideas for songs. And yeah, here we are, I guess. Are
they all finished? Like, that's 250 original finished songs, or is it?
I think no, they're not all finished. I guess maybe half of them are finished.
That's still impressive.
But yeah.
My word, honestly, that's very impressive. So I know you played a guitar. Mm-hmm. So to write 250 original songs, like, what other instruments do you play?
So I play piano as well, and ukulele.
And ukulele?
Yeah.
Nice. Should have got you to bring that one in. That'd have been a different one. I don't think I've had ukulele on Air Acoustic yet.
Oh, so. I could have if I knew.
No. Next time.
Yeah.
We'll always have a next time. Mm-hmm. I guess that makes it a lot easier, though, doesn't it? Like playing all those different instruments to write songs, or does it?
Yeah, because usually when I write, like, I do the melody and the lyrics at the same time. Mm-hmm. So I kind of just sit down, like, in front of my piano or sit down with my guitar, and I kind of, find some chords that I think sound nice, and then I kind of find lyrics to go with that, and it just kind of all flows that way.
So what comes first for you, melody or the lyrics? Because everyone's different.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's kind of hard to say. I guess it depends. Like, sometimes melody, sometimes lyrics, but most of the time, they do kind of go hand in hand. Like, I kind of write a bit of the melody, and then a bit of the lyrics, and then the next part of the melody, and then the next part of the lyrics, and so on.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you were saying how you were born in Romania.
Yeah.
But you were brought up in Brussels, Belgium.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How have you ended up here in London?
So in Belgium, I went to, like, an international school and then a British school, and my education was kind of all in English, so I thought it kind of made sense for me to kind of continue my education in the UK. So I came here, well, for uni, but if I'm really honest, to kind of just make it in music.
It does seem like everyone, because like you're not the sort of I've had loads of different people. Yeah, I've had like Italian, another Romanian, Sissy Alexander, who she's been on. Obviously, Robbie from Bulgaria. So I've had loads of different people come onto the why you? Like, I know their reasons for coming to London, but what about yourself? Why London and not somewhere else in the world to make it in music?
So I kind of looked at America as well, like New York or Los Angeles, but it just kind of seemed really expensive. When it came to kind of looking at European cities, London just kind of made the most sense. Like, there's a lot of, successful artists that kind of started out in London, and it just kind of felt right intuitively, let's say.
Yeah, nice. How different is it from London to Brussels then, with like the whole music scene? Like, say in London, I know that if you walk down the street, you probably get an open mic night somewhere. Mm-hmm. Is it the same in Brussels?
Not really, from my experience, no. Like when I lived in Brussels, I tried kind of, getting a couple of gigs and things like that, but it was just kind of hard. Like I barely found anything. Whereas in London, like you can kind of find anything at any time of day, really.
It is mad.
Yeah.
Like, you can just do busking, you earn a bit of money there. You can get open mic night. It's. I have to say, yeah. This is. I missed it when I went. I remember going because they do have the same when I lived in New Zealand. But it was that something that I was missing over there when like something like London. They've just got that kind of this spark and this warmness, this kind of I can make it kind of thing. I don't know. It's like the bright lights sort of thing, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, so you're here because you've actually just brought out an EP.
Yeah.
It's very exciting. I have to say, I'm a big fan of it.
Thank you.
Huge. I mean, because it's I can't think because it's alternative, but yeah, no, it's really good. And of course, writing 250 songs. How do you get all of those songs into an EP? Because how many songs is on that EP? It's like
six.
Yeah, six. Yeah. So how do you get? You know, you can write 250 songs, but how do you decide which goes on your EP Blue Forever?
So it's quite interesting because I actually wanted to make an album. So I had 13 songs for this project, and I kind of wanted to put all of them out. But then kind of time kept passing, and I guess, started making more music and, working on more projects. So I decided to just kind of, pick my 6 favorite ones, so to speak, and put it out as an EP. And yeah, I guess I picked those because I felt like they kind of tell the story that I wanted to tell in a nutshell.
So that gets us on to a quite good one. So why the name Blue Forever?
So if I'm honest, it actually came to me in a dream.
I like that. Okay, this is a good story. I like this.
Yeah, so I think it was the end of 2020 or something, and I had like this dream, and there were kind of a lot of people that were in my life back then in this dream, and places that I was in that period of my life and things like that, but everything was blue for some reason. Like, I don't know, it was just blue. And then I woke up and I was like, I think Blue Forever would be a good name for an album/EP.
That's nice. Yeah. I love how the studio is so blue in here as well.
Yeah.
Like, it's so blue. So what song was most difficult for you to write?
That's a good question. I'm not actually sure because I think all the 6 songs that made it on the EP I did write quite quickly.
Nice.
I would say like they were probably all written in under an hour, like each.
Nice.
So yeah, I think they kind of, the ideas and the words and the melodies just kind of came to me quite quickly when I wrote them.
Okay, well, this gets me on to quite an interesting one because you're going to have your first performance in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
But the first first song you're going to play is called Jonah.
Yeah.
Is Jonah a real person?
So many people ask me that. No, there's no one called Jonah.
Is it someone called Jonah, but you've actually just replaced the name, but it's a real person? Is it that kind of thing?
I wouldn't.
Is it a secret?
I mean, yes and no. Like, I would say it was maybe based on a situation in my life, but it wasn't actually like word for word about anyone, if that makes sense. It was more about a feeling. Like,
okay.
The song's more about a feeling. Like, oh, you like someone so much that they can do no wrong in your eyes and you just feel like you're not good enough for them or something. It's more about that feeling rather than a person.
So it's come from the heart.
Mm-hmm.
So, with that being said, should we have our first performance?
Yeah.
Let's have Jonah. I'm really excited for this one. I love this song.
Thank you.
Here we go then. Here's Jonah.
I met a guy the other day, told me that Jonah was his name. His hair was black like tourmaline, told me he wants to walk with me. And I was thinking, God, I wanna be like Jonah. God, I wanna be like Jonah. God, I wanna be with Jonah. But he's a king, don't look at me. I wear mismatched socks and tuck my t-shirt in my jeans. And I'm messed up, he won't look up. Still, he's the one who haunts me in my darkest dreams. And he don't love me. Ran into Jonah back at school, told me he found somebody new. I hoped he couldn't see through me, or cut through the layers of jealousy. When I was thinking, God, I wanna be like Jonah. God, I wanna be like Jonah. God, I wanna be with Jonah. But he's a king. Don't look at me. I wear mismatched socks and tuck my t-shirt in my jeans. And I'm messed up. He won't look up. Still, he's the one who haunts me in my darkest dreams. And he don't love me, no 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 he don't love me. I tuck my t-shirt in my jeans. And I'm just messed up, and he won't look up. And I'm just messed up, and he won't look up. And I'm just messed up, he haunts me in my darkest dreams. And he don't love me.
Yes! I love that song.
Thank you.
Do you know what I saw? Like, when I was looking at your Instagram page, there was a part of it where you said like you're living your American dream in London.
Yeah.
There must have been like a pop-up
it was
thing like that. That song is like, it does make me think I'm in America.
Really?
I don't know why.
Okay,
It just I feel like I'm in America, like some sort of teen movie. Like,
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. I just really feel it. So it's pretty cool. So have you? I know you said to me earlier about having a music video.
Yeah.
Is the music? Which is the song for the music video?
Globe.
Okay, it's gonna be
Yeah.
Globe. Because if you haven't done that one yet with Jonah, I'm just gonna throw an idea out for you. It's got to be American.
Okay.
You don't have to say that, but
I kind of had an idea. If I was to make a video for it, I had a similar idea, actually.
nice.
So,
What,
yeah.
the American thing.
Yeah, I had this idea of like filming it in like an American themed diner. I don't know
nice.
why. Like,
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I just had this random idea.
I'll just do it.
But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do it, but if I do it,
Yeah, well, you know what? Just put. It's like your 250 songs.
Yeah.
They're there.
Yeah.
That's like ideas. They're there.
Yeah.
Just keep them there. So the one thing when I was listening to it, I was like, why the name Jonah? Like, if it wasn't about a real person, you could have had any name. But why Jonah?
so I guess like it just kind of worked with the song.
Yeah, it just worked.
There's not really like a deep reason, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, it's just a cool because I'm like, why Jonah? Like, I'm just like, some people go, oh, it's just that kind of thing, that kind of. Everyone's got a different story, but if it's just a Jonah, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's just Jonah. So, talking of music videos, you're doing it for Globe.
Yeah.
How easy is it to do a music video? Is it easy, like, or is it kind of hard to get people in for it? What's the sort of process for you?
I wouldn't say it was necessarily easy. Like, so I basically got people from my uni to star in it. So I kind of did that. But then actually the process of like, finding someone to kind of edit it, who kind of got the idea that I wanted and things like that. Like, it was actually harder than I thought it would be.
Yeah, I wouldn't even know where to start. Honestly, I wouldn't even know. I just have to be like, grab like a camera and just, I don't know, just follow me. Because some people don't like. Did you star in it?
Yeah.
It's coming out tonight, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because some people don't star in them, do they?
Yeah.
Like, some people like other actors playing their part, but I don't know why.
Yeah,
it's your music.
Yeah.
So we just had Jonah. So we're going to have again and again in a bit.
Yeah.
So let's talk about your EP, but like I want to talk about what happens way before bringing out an EP.
Yeah.
Where do you start? Because obviously you want to bring out an EP or you want to bring out music, but where do you first start? Like, to even bring out an EP? Because I have no idea.
Like, in what way do you mean?
So like the first start, like you say to yourself, I'm bringing out an EP. What's your next step?
Right, so usually like I'd have written the songs, then I'll go like, okay, these songs are going to be on an EP, this is the title, etc. And then the next step is finding a producer, because I don't produce myself. So yeah, that's kind of the next step for me. And then, just going in, collaborating, making the songs the way that I want to make them, the way that I had them in my head, if that makes sense.
How hard is it to find a producer? Is it like, do you have to go through them and be like, oh no, he didn't work or she didn't work, or is it for you? Did you get lucky with the first time thing? It was like, first producer I found, got it. Or was it a while?
So I did kind of talk to multiple producers at the start, and I kind of looked at their work as well and talked about the songs with them. And in the end, I chose the one that I worked with because I felt like he really got my vision, and I felt like we kind of just worked well together.
Well, and out of everyone I've met on who comes on my show, they all sort of say the same thing. Like, the producer is like the most important thing. Like, it's like make or break almost.
Yeah.
So it's like quite terrifying, really, isn't it? Because if you start recording your songs and it's just gone wrong, it's like a bit of time wasted, and yeah, not bad. So Again and Again, what's this song about?
So again, it is inspired, the same with Jonah, like it is inspired by a real life situation, but it's also, you know, I took it a step further than just the real life situation. Like, I built a story around it. So it's kind of more about the, I guess the, you know, when you're kind of like in a relationship or even a friendship, just like a situation with someone that you know is unhealthy for you, but you also can't bring yourself to like leave. And then every time you leave, you just end up going back because you miss them and whatever. It's kind of about that.
Almost when you get comfortable kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, do you know when you say that, like, do people say to you, like, you know, because obviously they listen to your lyrics, do they ever say, like, is that about me? Or because it could be all, because I know some people who come on, they've got songs about, like, sort of ex-partners, ex-friends, and they go, oh, no, they haven't heard it yet, but it's about them. And I'm like, oh, okay, like, this is crazy. So do people do that to you?
I've had that happen in the past, yeah. Yeah, I have had that happen.
Is it awkward, or is it just like, do you kind of go, is that the kind of thing you need where you go, yeah, no, it is about you?
Yeah, or sometimes it's not. Sometimes people come up to me and they think it's about them, but it's not. But I'm like, if the shoe fits, I guess, you know?
Okay.
No, I'm kidding.
I love that. All right, so I think it's a good time to have Again and Again then.
Sure. Here I go again. I just lost my lover and my oldest friend. The story never ends. It repeats until I'm drained of oxygen. It repeats until I'm drained of oxygen. And I guess I must be destined to pretend. 'Cause everyone I meet these days just bores me to my death. And it repeats again and again. Here we go again, dancing with each other's demons till the end. I don't know how to mend, since whenever I react I just offend. And it repeats until I'm drained of oxygen. And I guess I must be destined to pretend. 'Cause everyone I meet these days just bores me to my death. And it repeats again and again. It repeats again and again. Don't say you miss me, you just miss the way I made you feel. And now I get tipsy to forget the pain is even real. You say I'm abusive because you just can't communicate. And it repeats again and again. It repeats again and again. It repeats until I'm drained of oxygen. And I guess I must be destined to pretend. 'Cause everyone I meet these days just bores me to my death. And it repeats again and again. It repeats again and again. It repeats again and again.
Wow! Yes! It's so crazy how, because like I've listened to your album, so it's so crazy how different they sound. Like how your songs sound so different on Spotify to you doing acoustically.
Yeah,
it's so crazy. But I love how you can do it, because obviously Robbie done the same thing. You know, just completely different. And I think I just love this thing that I've created here, because I just get to see a stripped back version of the songs, and they do almost bring like a different, I don't know, just a different feeling to them. It's kind of crazy when it's acoustic.
This is actually the way I wrote them. So.
Oh, is it? It was just acoustically?
Yeah.
Then, of course.
I guess to me it makes sense, but obviously because I produced them to sound very rocky, they sound different to people who didn't hear them when I wrote them, if that makes sense.
Is that fun then for you to be able to come on to somewhere instead of going, say, playing a gig where you've got to play it the way people expect you to play it? Is it quite fun to come onto a show where you can actually be like, oh, this is how I wrote it?
Yeah.
Oh, I love this.
It's fun, yeah.
It's almost like an exclusive. It's like a little insight to how you work, and I love that. So from completely lost. I got really excited then. So now you've done your EP. I guess this is the fun part, isn't it? Like you get to go out and play your songs. Yeah,
exactly. Like I'm really looking forward to my gig on Thursday. It's going to be the first time that I'm playing these songs, and it's actually the first time I'm playing with a band as well.
Oh, okay.
So it's really exciting for me because I've only done acoustic performances before, with my other 2 EPs.
So and that's also a shout out to Gabriel, who is here with Robbie, wasn't it?
Yeah,
He's going to be playing.
He's going to be playing for me. Yeah, he's going to play bass, and he's also going to be playing guitar for 2 of the songs.
Oh, nice. Okay. So talking of this gig, where is it?
It's in Shoreditch. The venue's called The Star in Shoreditch.
Cool. How do you get your gigs?
So this one, I think I was contacted by a promoter, or did I contact them? I actually can't remember. I might have followed them and then they wrote to me, something like that. But yeah, Underground Sound basically emailed me a bunch of kind of venues and dates that they were happy to have me play at, basically. And I chose this one because it kind of worked with the release date of the EP and everything.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you'll be, I presume, this is it now, for gigging, you're just going to be wanting to bang, 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 just proper, how am I trying to say it? Just get them out there.
Yeah.
So, do you, is this now, are you wanting to be, on your own, or are you going to be supporting anyone now? Just kind of try and get into those, or are you no, this is, as in, that was kind of a wrong way of saying it. But do you know how, there's a headliner and you're kind of trying to get up, or do you want to be
I'm the headliner.
Oh, you're a headliner.
Yeah.
Nice. See, look, you're all shy over there. I'll tell you, man. This is it. Irina Imme headlining. This is it. I've got a headliner on my show. See, I'm happy.
Yeah.
All right. So, if anyone wants to find out more about you, what's your sort of social media and your Spotify's and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah. So my Spotify is Irina Imme. So that's IRINA space IMME. And then Instagram, it's the same thing. Facebook, the same thing. Pretty much all my socials are under the same name.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So it's only just come out as well, isn't it? The EP Friday.
Yeah, it came out on Friday.
Is it really nervous bringing out I don't know. How do you feel when you do it?
Yeah, I did feel a bit nervous, but I also felt excited. I was I don't know, I've had these songs for so long. I wrote them quite a while ago now, and I was finally I'm putting them out.
This is so crazy. Because what's the reaction you get? Do you just wait by your phone? Obviously it's released. Do you wait next to your phone? Oh my god, who's gonna message me? What? I mean, I don't know. I feel that's how I would be.
Yeah, it is a bit like that. Or if someone mentions me in their story or something, I'm like, oh my gosh, who is it?
I would be I don't know what's going on. So I've got one last question for you. Mm-hmm. If you could play any venue in the world, what venue would you play?
Ooh, I don't know. I haven't really thought about it, but I guess, I mean, it sounds very ambitious, but why not Wembley Stadium,
Yes. I think that would be an amazing one.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, well, I wish you all the best of that.
Thank you.
Right, well, you've got a music video out tonight. What time is it out?
Midnight.
It's going to come out midnight.
Yeah.
And where to find that?
On YouTube.
On YouTube. And to search Irina Imme.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, look, thank you so much. That's half an hour. Done. Just like that. I told you they'd go quick. So thank you so much for coming on and playing. They were amazing performances.
Thank you.
So again, massive thank you to you. And I wish you all the very best with this EP. Not that you need it, but thank you very much.
Thank you.